Jane's gone to London for the weekend, leaving me with the jobs, as usual. So Jobbo, Gap and Hetty have gone outside. They've been in long enough, they can go outside. I'm going to make these into the nursery pen, so once the sheep, the 3 remaining sheep have lambed, they can have their lambs and then come in these two. Plenty of room for them to bond and get used to being with each other before we move them on to the nice grass outside. Scraped up most of the loose and wet straw and poo and pee. Just going to disinfect it with this powder, so any bacteria remaining should be put under some form of control. This is going to be the actual birthing pen where the ewes give lamb. So I'm just going to clear this old straw out and then disinfect this as well. Just going to use this straw to freshen up these pens, and I'll degunge these properly tomorrow. Stop knocking this down. Oops. Take this lambing pan and just spread it here for now. Top up their hay while I'm here. And now disinfect. The chickens were here a little while ago. They're mainly used just for storing straw. This is going to be the lambing pen. Try and get some antibacterial powder down. I've rigged some lights, so a bit of ambiance once the lambing. I'll just go and turn the generator on and show you. And so we've got light there and no light there. Let me have a look. wasn't turned on. So it's not a bright light. Power saving bulbs, but they'll glow quite bright once they warm up. So it'll give me just enough light to see should we be lambing overnight. And I've got this one if we need a little bit more brightness, a little bit more light so we can see what we're doing. But all in all, we've got light for the job on this one. We'll move round to where I am. So all good at the moment. So now I've got the Jenny working, I'll go and have a cuppa before I finish off. So welcome to my lambing hut. This is where I'm going to stay once we start lambing. Sleeping bag down there. Cooker there. So should be nice and cosy. Let's put the kettle on. And we'll wait for that to boil. We've got just a little over 2 weeks left before the first one's due to lamb. So hopefully over these next couple of days while Jane's in London gallivanting, I'll get those 2 pens clean, disinfected and some dry bedding. I'll get the lambing pen where they actually give birth to lamb sorted out. I'll get colostrum, bottles, vaccinations should we need them, antibiotics, metacam, all the stuff in here. So should I need anything, it's all at hand. Got hot water, got a heater, got a infrared lamp should it be needed. Just need to sort out a box should there be an unwanted lamb or an orphan lamb. Lucy has got 1 good teat and 1 very big teat, so if she has 2 lambs it might be a problem. If she has 3, goodness knows, because really only got 1 functioning udder teat. But we'll see how it goes. So I hope to get a plastic box, got plenty of towels, got heat in here. We'll have all the colostrum, bottles, everything we need. So seeing as we've lost 3 lambs through abortion and we didn't have that many sheep in pregnant anyway, it's been quite disappointing so far. So we do all I can to ensure that any born alive, the best thing I can do is just try and keep them alive, ready for the showing season, breeding season next year. We are trying very much to give ourselves a chance at this Leicester Longwool showing thing. We've spent a lot of money buying in a decent ram, getting a few new ewes from good breeding lines. Got 2 more coming in a couple of weeks, last year's lambs. So we're hoping to get the foundations for our stock, our little flock. It'd be just nice if we could start breeding some quality lambs of our own, ready for this year's showing season and for breeding them beyond. The old whistling gas kettle takes ages to boil, so I'm going to get an electric kettle sorted because it takes ages and I'm an impatient man when it comes to my cups of tea. Come, you say a watch kettle never boils, this one just never seems to boil at all. Here we go. Nothing quite as horrible as nearly boiled water making your cup of tea. This is what this tends to do. So I shall get the electric kettle sorted and make my life that little bit easier while I'm staying down here. problems are going to be is trying to keep all the mud out. It's not too bad down this end, and I've got carpets on carpets, so it will be slung eventually. But the end by the door, and I come in with my wellies, is a bit yucky. But we've got
plenty of time
to make everything snugly clean, he says, and ready for lambing. Looking forward to it in a strange kind of way, but that's just me. 3 to lamb, or 3 Leicester Longwools to lamb. First off, let's see how we go with those, and then I've got the Hebrideans and Hebridean Suez to lamb at some point in the future. We put a raddle on the tuck, but it just didn't work. The wool seems not to be conducive to rattling. Certainly not the way we raddle on our sheep. But that's for the future. So that's something to worry about later on. So this is the catch up. Jane's in London having a nice time. I'm doing some shuffling of straw, drinking some tea, and we'll catch up again tomorrow. I see them do that on telly. Cammy from the sheep game, he does that all the time. So not quite like that, I guess. It seems easier. It's more straightforward when he's doing it. But you know, notice that I got head butted by a sheep the other day, last week. It didn't half hurt. She was on a trailer. I was in a way. She wanted to get out, so she took a flying leap at my eyes. Anyway, that's it. Catch up tomorrow.